Hello, good evening, good evening, good evening. Happy Thursday night to everyone, and we are back for another stream, and we are back in Gran Turismo 7. And today they just rolled out update 1.31. 1.31 featuring only 5 new cars. There are no new track locations, but there are some, I think, no, there are 2 new track layouts rather. Not new locations, but new track layouts. To be specific, in the Nürburgring, they've added layouts which include the shortcut hairpin, which bypasses the Grand Prix carousel early in the course, which is the one that they use for DTM and some endurance races. Actually, this actual 24-hour race uses that layout. They don't go through the long carousel and the Schumacher SS. They instead go straight through like sector 3 of the track. But of course, every update comes with new cars, and I think I prefer the new updates in. I prefer the new cars in this update. Last update was meh, although it included 1 new track. This one, however, lots of interesting cars. You have a let's see what the cars are exactly. There's 1 van, 1 2019 DTM car, so that is sure to be a Group 2 car. 1 modern Mazda and 1 old Porsche. To be specific, we have Audi RS5 Turbo DTM 2019, Mazda 3X Burgundy Selection 2019, the 959 from 1987, not to be confused with the Carrera already in game, and Carrera GTS 1964. And I think the standout one for this update is the Alphard, Toyota Alphard Executive Lounge. Now, the thing why this stands out, at least for us here in the Philippines, is because this van is frequently seen near casinos. So right about now, there are some livery creators putting in some of the well-known resorts and casinos on the van. But without further ado, let's proceed to the update. Let's have some fun. I don't know what are the new races added. Okay, so let me just balance out the volume. John Rabella says, Alphard gang, rise up. And as always, by the way, we are simulcasting on 3 channels. 2 on Facebook, 1 on YouTube. On Facebook, you can catch this stream on Legion of Racers Racecast and Luis Moreno Sim Racing. And on YouTube, and our very own channel, Legion of Racers, of course. What else am I supposed to say? So I apologize if I may not be able to check the comments right away, as I have to check on 3 channels manually, and I don't have a triple monitor setup yet, but we'll get to that hopefully in the near future. Shout out to Topher Tejada, John Rabelas watching the stream from our Racecast channel on Facebook. Right, so we're going to be doing some races, testing out some of the new vehicles there. I really like the new vehicles that came out in this update. Hopefully I can update them all. Let's turn off the sound because I think it's not, how should I say it? It's not being... Yeah, let's turn off the BGM for now. Although I have it on broadcast mode. JP Laniog, PS5, Luis. Yes, I am playing this on the PS5. And speaking of PS5, there's one more update added to this game. One more feature one more feature updated to this game, or rather added to this game, and that is 120 FPS support if you have the right monitor or TV. But unfortunately, I cannot demonstrate that at this time because my capture card is only limited to 60 Hz or 60 FPS. But even if the capture card could go 120, you have to feel it yourself. Theoretically, the higher FPS should give a little bit more responsive feel when it comes to steering, because at 60 FPS, and especially if you are on a wheel, you'll notice that there is a very, very slight delay on the steering input. It's subtle, but it is there. You know it's there because isn't it isn't instantaneous when you steer the car. But yeah, let's go buy some of the new cars. Topher Tejada, Ubra sa monitor natin, Luis. We got the same monitor. I have to test that on stream because I've mentioned, the capture card is locked to 60 hertz. So I will have to confirm that at another time because I also have to enable the what's this? Enable some of the monitor displays to confirm if it's actually going 100 FPS, 120. So I have to test that on Steam and I will let you know later on. Yeah, definitely a nice update. Yeah, reading your comments, I couldn't buy the cars, but yeah. So, what car? Okay, guys, to those who are watching right now, what car would you want me to buy first? Because I really like the new cars in this update compared to the previous update. Do we go for the van? Do we go for the DTM car? Do we go for the Porsches? Or do we go for the Mazda? I wouldn't really go for the Mazda first because it's an everyday car. Like I don't see any races that we can join it on yet, so I find it, not needed at this time. It's either the van or the DTM. Okay, so Topher Tejada says we go for the Alphard. That's one vote for the Alphard already. Let's give a minute. Alphard Gang says John Rabelas. Okay, I'm gonna check on YouTube to see if we have any votes coming from there, and also some of the comments if the guys are already there. Let's see. Okay, no sound because I had to turn off the music for a while. But when we start racing again, we should have some sounds. I managed to resolve the sound issues from last time. Apparently, I didn't have the desktop sound enabled. So let me check on Luis Moreno Sim Racing real quick. See if we have any votes from there because now we have 2 votes for the Alphard. Let's see. Okay, pretty quiet on Sim Racing on my personal fan page. So it's all on Racecast for tonight. Energy's on Racecast tonight. Right, so I think it is the Alphard then. So we're going back to Racecast. Give me a moment. Sorry about this. Also, I am in the Discord channel of Legion of Racers, so if you want to like cruise around with the in the lobbies, we can go for it. TFW, you're in the Man 700 with the RS5 watching a guy running the Alphard. Okay, so we are going for the van, the Alphard. Let me just balance the sounds real quick. Okay, how much is the van? 75,000 credits. So, pretty pricey for a van, but of course, executive lounge. Okay, so specs 296 horsepower, 4,872 pounds, naturally aspirated. I prefer a black van, but most of the vans here in the Philippines come in white, so we'll go for white. 75,000, there you go, bank. Keanu Dominano, Jun Kitami would be so proud. Yep, yep. So, the next question is, where do you want me to get this van? Or rather, where do you want me to drive this van on? I think John Rabelas mentioned we can drive around the new Nürburgring layouts just so it suits the update really well. Or let's find some world circuits, world circuit races. Let's go to Europe straight away and let's see what events are there in the Nürburgring where we could put this van to the test. Four-wheel drive, but the van isn't a four-wheel drive. There is a Clubman Cup, but we already did that off stream. Uh, the van has a performance points of 394. Keanu Dominado says we should take this van around Suzuka. But the thing is, this van is a Toyota and we're running it on a Honda track. So if it's a conventional racetrack, probably go for Fuji personally. But Suzuka's not that bad at all. Good suggestion. Okay, so for a quicker run, let's go to Suzuka and test this van out on a smaller circuit before we move out into the bigger circuits. So time trial. No upgrades yet, no nothing. Fresh out of the factory. John Rabella says take it to Fuji. Yeah, I was thinking because it's a Toyota track. But okay, so Fuji will put the tranny to the test. Okay, so Keanu also suggests Fuji. So we are going to Fuji. Really fit for a Toyota van. Right, so Fuji it is. Fuji. Also, it is a shorter track compared to Suzuka, so it's a good place to like put the van to its paces. Afternoon. Too bad we cannot fine tune the time exactly at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So here we go. First drive out in the van. No upgrades, no nothing. Comfort medium tires. Okay, so literally out of the factory spec van, and already I can feel the loss of grip. I can feel the van sliding just at the last corner. Yeah, the steering input says we are still in 60 hertz. Yeah, even with 296 horsepower, the van takes a while to reach 200. The question is the braking. Up ahead is the first hairpin, so I am guessing 150. Not bad on the brakes, huh? For a heavy van, I would expect it to overshoot at 150, but yeah. Topher Tejada, my grip ba yan? Translation, does it have grip? Well, I can already feel the van sliding around corners, so that might answer your question. I can feel the van sliding, so well, it does have grip. It turns, but it's sliding all over the place. I can feel it on my wheel. Let's do third person. Let's see how this van leans. Also, we'll get into the handling model changes later on. We'll need a more powerful car in that one, or one that we're really familiar with. I don't know what they did with the physics handling model again, But we do know they changed a lot in aerodynamics, tire model, even the suspension model. I'm steering a lot and the van doesn't want to turn. But this van, I would say, is a fun car to drive for a change of pace. Coming into the GR Supra corner. Yeah, it's slidey, but then again, we are on comfort medium tires, tires that you would expect coming out of a dealership. Can you feel the body roll? No, but I can feel the tires like losing contact with the ground, or rather, there isn't that much grip on the comfort mediums that we have on the van. Cute little van, this one. Okay, let's try 100 this time. I hope we don't overshoot the corner, but I think we will. Yes, but 100? Yeah, kinda late. But not bad. I can, full throttle down the start finish straight, and I could brake at around 125 before the first corner at Fuji. Not bad. Good brakes on this van. Let's try this marker right here. Uh, because this van has plenty of power steering for everyday use, the steering wheel in game is light. Or maybe it's the suspension model, I don't know. So we're going to do a 30-minute race in Le Mans later on with a familiar car, because the 30-minute race in Le Mans is what I go for if I need money in this game. Others would go for the Tokyo highway race. Cedric Allen Conde says para po. Wait lang. I'll give, nasa racetrack tayo. Mamaya na. And translation to that is, pull over, please. Because that's what we say when we ride the jeeps, when commuting, and then we are near the destination, or like, we are there rather. We say para po, so that the jeepney can pull over and let us off the jeep. Also, it's not just the jeeps, but we also have service vans. So I already saw a couple of local livery creators already putting UV Express service on the side of the van. We'll probably have a look at the content showcase later on to see if if they're already uploaded. But I'm sure, yeah, I know a few guys who are making liveries and they've probably uploaded it by now. So 125 here. I don't think I can really feel the roll. The roll on the car, on the van rather. This ain't a car, this is a van, but yeah, still a car. Yeah, there is a roll. Uh-oh. Okay, that's one way to demonstrate the new physics update. Yeah, that's one way to do to demonstrate a physics update. I could just and this one is front wheel drive if I'm not mistaken. If it's a rear wheel drive, we could do some drifting on this van. Someone made an Okada livery earlier. Yeah, I saw that earlier on Gran Turismo Philippines group. Shout out to Gran Turismo Philippines, by the way. Special service van. Overall, the van is fun to drive. Yep. Wish I had $75,000 to buy one. Local casinos have enough budget to buy a fleet of it, like 5, 6, 7, 8 vans at once. Okay, I wanna try weaving around in the straight. Let's see if I can recover even the nastiest of swerves. Okay, let's get it 150. School service in the Philippines. Okay, Keanu, sorry, I cannot pronounce that thing on stream. Well, at least how Rockstar. Okay, I just wrecked the van. I got distracted by that word, but I cannot pronounce it at least the way Rockstar does it. So no, sorry. Have to skip that comment. Ingat ka baka makupalkap ka. Yeah, I think we should do a community race in this van in Gran Turismo 7 soon. What do you think, guys? Let us know in the comment section. It's all right, Keanu. It's all right. I'm not gonna pronounce it like on live on stream. Off stream, yeah, sure I can. Yeah. Right. So, what next do we drive? Yeah. So let's take a moment to admire the van a little second. Let's see how it rolls. Let's see how it rolls. Already, this one on the first corner on the outlap, you can really feel the van already losing contact with the road. But it didn't exactly flip over. That's good. Like this van is good to drive. Yeah, you can see the roll right there. Was turning it left and right. Test that torque. How exactly do we test that? Do we test the torque? 5 million van? Yeah, pretty much. Let's put it in perspective. 20,000 is around 1 million. 20,000 US dollars is around 1 million. So, um, one, two, three. 60,000 is 3 million. So more or less, yeah, 5 million shipping and taxes done. Okay, so torque. Yeah, this van launches really good. I think it's four-wheel drive or front-wheel drive. Let's check on the settings. Oh, it's a four-wheel drive. So that means we can take this van out at that one race in Nürburgring. I thought it was only rear-wheel drive or front-wheel drive. It's four-wheel drive, so pretty impressive for a van. So we are going to Europe, ladies and gentlemen. Nürburgring, and let's see if this van can take. Well, we'll start with it. We'll start with the stock form out of the factory. Four-wheel drive challenge, 3 laps at the new sprint layout. So as you can see at the bottom part of the map, that hairpin is pretty much the shortcut coming from the stadium section going directly into just past the Schumacher S. So this is one of the shortest Nürburgring layouts available in any game pretty much. But there's even a shorter layout of the Nürburgring I remember trying, and that's the Mullenbach layout. It doesn't really have a pit lane though, but it is the other way around. If this is the layout covering the Grand Prix start finish straight, the even shorter Mullenbach covers the carousel at the second half of the Grand Prix course. So, four-wheel drive challenge, 3 laps in an Alphard. Let's go. So that's why I wanted me to test the torque. It's four-wheel drive. And we needed 600 performance points to keep up with the guys. But let's see what this van can do. Let's see what this van can do factory stock. No upgrades, no nothing. It's like getting it straight out of the dealership, complete with insurance, and no more break-in. Just take it out on the track, and you only live once. Okay, so yeah, already. So I don't think we will do well in this race, but let's see what it can do against some cars. Let's see how many cars we can pass. Hopefully we do pass some. Because this car is heavy. This van is heavy around the corners. My goodness me, please. Let us at least get that skyline in front of us. Brake, please. Okay, should have anticipated that. We are doing late apexes on the corners. The problem is, as long as the AI are close together, they will go fast. That is how I observed GT7 AI to work. Okay, is that an Evo up ahead? Okay, it is an Evo, and the AI isn't exactly good, so I think we will pass a few cars. Can we get a podium? I don't think so, but let's see. Oh, understeer. Or maybe just because I broke too late. Okay, it's just... Yeah, this van is quite tinted. A lot. Big time. Yeah, I don't think we can place, but at least the van is keeping up with P9. That's a good start. We just have to go cleaner, I think. Come on, van, let's get P9. Look at the difference in height between this van and the Evo. Okay, we are catching up with the Evo, coming around the outside because he messed up at the exit. Sir, you can't have that thing that dark out there. Yeah, I can't have that thing that dark. This dark. Yeah, a bunch of cars up ahead. Let's see if we could get some of them, although we are kind of far. At least we got P9. Let's see how late can we brake here. Let's give it 125. Perfect. Actually, we could have done 100 there. Yeah, if you overcook the corners, you will feel the van losing traction or exceeding grip limits. Could have got that R32 if we started nice and clean. But at least we got one car. Could use much more time if we want to get more cars. Okay, hang on. I think we still have a shot. Brake at 100. Second gear, 100's perfect. Ah, come on. Nice mods on the GTRs though. Last corner. Not quite. Yeah, not bad, Van. Not bad. Although P9, yeah. On comfort mediums, nonetheless. Pretty good for a van. Hope we got the clean race bonus there. Yeah, clean race bonus, not bad. Good van, good van. So, that, ladies and gentlemen, Toyota Alphard Executive Lounge. Executive, whatever. Yeah, Executive Lounge, yeah. Executive Lounge, not the room but the car, a van. 2018, really nice. Good, good van. Really comfortable too inside of it. Right, so, next. That's the van done. Do you guys want anything else with the van, or do we move on to the next car? Ooh, World Touring Car 800. World Touring Car 800. I think we can put out the DTM here. Yeah, everyone was clamoring about the van for this update, and yeah, really good driving experience. Are there any new sport mode races reaching the van, or are they coming out next week? Let's have a look. Daily races. Mm, Samba bus on that one. I remember a race in GT. Yeah, it was only GT7. So it was a replay race. No, not none yet. Use. Oh wait. Okay. 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 Let's give this one a shot then. So one more like one more thing to do with the van, and we need sports tires. Sports hard to be specific. And we have to equip it. My goodness. We have to equip it manually after buying it on the race shop. Right, so let's see what we can do in a few laps on the van with sports hard tires this time. So I think we should have at least some better grip. And yes, sports tires does the job. Makes a difference now. I would usually attack the first corner at 100. Let's see if it's good enough for the van. Too early still. Van revs up to 7,000 RPM. And for some reason, changing the tires now has a different feel on the wheel. Like in comfort tires, there isn't really that much weight to it yet. But moving up to sports tires, I can feel much more of the road. Yep, I can feel much more on sports tires. I also want to see where the van tops up in terms of power. Oh, the brakes, although we are going uphill there, so there's that. Yeah, I wish they make the weekly time, the time trial challenges weekly and not change every 2 weeks. So we can have our 2 million credits faster. Okay, let's see how late can we break. $75 is even still early. Not really impressive breaks for a van this heavy. Really fun. I think I should go for more of this time trial challenge soon. One more lap before we wrap things up. I want to perfect the first corner. I don't know where to brakes there. It has a weird power curve to it. Like, it has very low power at lower RPM. So once you get to a particular range, somewhere 5,500 at least, or 6,000. It's like anywhere below 5,500, you're on eco mode. Terrible lap. Well, that was cleaner, but we hit the rev limiter. Okay, that'll do it. Yeah, fun car to drive with the right tires and maybe the right settings. So we'll leave it that first 26.3 on a van, but we only did 27.4. Probably want to improve that off stream some other time. But then again, we only did like 3 or 4 laps. Nations Cup this week starts on April 1st. And it's still an exhibition series, so not really, no pressure yet. Let's see what the feature rounds. Brands Hatch, Red Bull Ring, and Grand Valley, with the first one being the new RS5 Turbo DTM 2019. I'm really hunching the new the new Audi is a Group 2, but let's confirm that. So we're going there now. Audi, check out the RS DTM from 2019. This better be a Group 2 because if not, yeah, of course, Group 2. Yeah, they nailed it right. Group 2 because this is one of the cars that raced in that DTM Super GT Dream Race back in 2019, just before the pandemic began. It was like Super GT and DTM cars racing all together. These were the class 1 cars. But I don't know what happened. And now DTM is pretty much GT3. It's not like the DTM as we know it back in the day. Yeah. But Super GT still kept the specifications of the group, rather the class 1 cars, not group 1, sorry, class 1. They weighed in at around very light, less than 1,100 kilograms. In this case, 2,174, 2,200 pounds. 600 horsepower. So these are no longer technically GT 500. They are GT 600 by horsepower, but they still call it GT 500. It should be pretty much in line with the one of the Nissan Super GT cars back in 2016. Let's just check on the power and weight comparison to be sure. So this is, yeah, 612 horsepower, but slightly heavier, 2,250 pounds. The newer ones were lighter, but were closer to 600 horsepower. So definitely the Audi might just have the advantage. But let's get it. Hello, Radical, by the way. I saw that. Right, so 1 million. 1 million for this car. 800 performance points. 812 performance points. Only one color. Oh wait, we forgot to do something. Speaking of paint, we are going to check some of the currently available liveries as of today for the Alphard. So let's have a look and see what are they available. I am hoping a UV Express should be here. Right now it's all Japanese. Royal Mail. hmm Uh, do we have anything Filipinos can be proud of? Okay, nothing. So they haven't released it yet publicly. So yeah, we're done with the van. Let's go check out the DTM next, and let's hope maybe we can do some money races. Europe, okay. 1 million, there you go. Thank you very much, Audi. And of course, we're going back to Fuji because that is where they raced the Dream Super GT DTM Dream Race. Let's see how the car performs, what its top speed is, how it performs around the corners. Again, factory stock, no upgrades, no nothing. Okay, actually, we can join in some of the races in the process. Oh no no no, Neo Classic. Yeah, it's too old. I mean, too new for a car. Hmm. Yeah. No suitable races for this class yet, other than we don't know where the Super GTs are. Where are the Super GT races? We want a Group 2 race. Group 2, or something with. Hmm. Yeah, there are no races yet for the Group 2, so we're going for time trial first again. The Audi RS5 DTM. Oh, it has DRS. Interesting. I remember the newer DTM cars, 2016 and beyond. They had DRS. Can't believe I had to press and hold the button for the DRS. Can we like press and forget? So let's not use the DRS first. I can feel the weight on the wheel now. No power steering on this thing. Much more direct feel to the car. We'll also demonstrate the like changes in physics simulation, I think. Let's see if we apply too much throttle early. Car feels good though. Oh, it's still snappy if I apply too much throttle. The 2016 DTM cars, 2016 DTM cars had DRS, but Super GT didn't. Nice car. Really planted as expected. Okay, that was weird. Car straightened out and I thought I had traction coming out, but okay. And we get a roulette ticket, of course. Probably just do 2 hours of streaming. We'll probably close up at 11. So, what are the new races that we can make money on? Anything? There's a Porsche Cup in Kyoto. Driving Park, 70,000 credits on the line. We can uh, pretty much use any Porsche we have in our garage. Uh, Europe. Are there any new races we can bank on? World Touring Car 800, that's the one we had earlier. Would be unfair to bring the Group 2 against Group 3 cars. World Touring Car 800. Oh, well, we can make it heavier. Mm-hmm. But 200,000 credits, 3 laps around the new Nürburgring Endurance. Three laps would be 24 minutes of racing. So it might get boring. We're going to check on the comments before we actually get in. But then again, 200,000 credits for a 3 lap race at a very long track. We can get it like twice more in the months. At least money is still money. So we'll get into this race in a bit. Let's check on other locations as well first. Sunday Cup Classic now in the US. 600 there. Fisherman's Ranch has seen better days. Last year at least. New races aren't really that much. You know what GT7 should have? I think it should have new, more money-making championships. Not just these championships that appeared on the standard, like the standard cafe missions arc that we had since launch. We should definitely see more championships in further updates. It would be nice. Polyphony, if you are watching this, I hope you take into consideration maybe new single player championships where we can make some good money on and not just this race where, we could same track every now and then because among these two, I would go for this one. 5 laps on a 3 or 4 minute track against this one. 5 times more money. But anyway, let's fit the car with the ballast first. Put it down to below 800 and then we'll go for that Nordschleife race. The one with the endurance layout. And I would assume 3 laps because 24 hours simulation, the 24-hour GT3. Okay, tires I need in case it rains, but if it rains and racing hards. Okay, so we are going to do that race. Nothing new yet. Check on the comments one last time before we move on to that race. Oops. I don't want to switch profiles. Going to Europe. Mm-hmm. Oh, we have a comment on Luis Moreno Sim Racing. Rico Lim, shout out to you from Luis Moreno Sim Racing Facebook. Saw the comment there just now. Let's check on YouTube before we go racing. 3 laps at Nürburgring Nordschleife Endurance. Okay, so we're gonna enter now. Oh wait, we have to change some settings first. Let's add some ballast with the car. Oh, it's already at the 800 because of the tires. 10 kilograms. There we go. Wasn't that hard? We already have hard tires that should get us around the track without any issues. Unless it rains, of course. YouTube's quiet, so we are going back to Racecast. Right. Okay, let's make some money. 3 laps, Nürburgring Endurance for 200 quid, 200,000 credits. Let's hope we can get it clean. We have wet tires ready to go just in case. Weather radar on. Okay, frame drops there, don't know why. Already we have a violation because we are entering a car with DRS, but there's no DRS detection or anything. No DRS detection systems. It's just plainly a boost button for the car. Okay, I think we want to save fuel because we only have like 2.2 laps worth. Probably want to make the entire track with less pit stops. Okay, nowhere to go. 7.5. Let's try that. Frame drops. Malala, I don't know why. I mean, I should be on native, but still. I wanna off stream. I wanna see how this 120 hertz feature, 120 frames feature affect these races with much more. Okay, coming through. Okay, this is an illegal car, ladies and gentlemen. We have DRS, they don't. But then again, it's a racing game. Let's try to keep it clean. Because 50% will give us like 300,000 instead of just 200,000. It's like $100,000 a lap, 100,000 credits per lap rather. Why do I keep saying dollars instead of credits in this game? Now, where do we pass these guys? Through Valerios AI. I'm shifting early, trying to save fuel because If we can make the whole race in 3 laps without a pit stop, that would be great. Okay, I think we're saving a bit too much because now we're at 2.8. No rain coming, that's good. No rain forecasted yet. You know what, I think the game did more than just a physics update. Something feels different with the wheel. Oof. 2.6 fuel. We saved a little bit too much, so but 7,500 RPM. I would expect these guys to pit maybe at the end of lap 2. What? You can switch all the way to like the VNS fuel setting and let DRS do its thing. Let's go. Or maybe not. More power. And already some guys are in the pit. So far, so clean. .4 laps of fuel remaining on the tank. I think we can do 8,000 RPM. Also a little bit of brake balance on the front. Almost forgot we're using the shorter layout. Clear track would be nice. DRS. Okay, it's not exactly a 24-hour race because we're not going into nighttime. I'll take that, thank you very much. They said they adjusted things on the aero, and I remember one particular driving test where that is pretty much demonstrated. I think we'll try that as well. But it's been like months since I last that driving test. I don't know. Why is there smoke? DRS is not helping. Final lap, tires are good, weather is good. Don't bother me. Near flat out, crazy downforce. This car still has some unbelievable downforce levels. Let's see if we can take this flat out or die. Nope, not yet. Uh, okay, feels more understeery. Is it just me or? Sorry guys, I'm not really good at talking while driving at the same time. When I'm on the zone, I'm on the zone. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. So basically, moments like that are just more catchable. Can't really abuse it that much yet. Crazy downforce in this car. Oh, understeer. So, like at lower speeds, the downforce suddenly isn't there. It's like the cars all of a sudden are even more reliant on downforce than ever before. Even though I have that much front end grip. Final sprint to the finish line, full power. Yeah, good call on saving the fuel. Fun car to drive, especially in the Nordschleife. Did we get the clean race bonus? I hope we did. I hope we do. Please, please, please. No? What? It didn't go off the grass or had a major hit on someone. It's weird because some races I get penalty points and major impacts, but then there's still some, there's still the clean race bonus. I don't know why so, but yeah. So, two cars down. I don't know if we have the money to buy the others. Well, the Mazda is a Mazda, so we could expect pretty much of it. We need to go into more detail, like, or rather, I need to go in more detail on what really changed. Because it will take a lot of seat time to understand what's different in GT7 now, particularly another shake up in terms of handling model. Yep. So there aren't really that much new races. We could do a GT World Championship on this car. No problem. 100,000 a race. So that is some good money there. Nothing much to it then. So let's just enjoy the rest of the night. What race do we go? I'll just keep the stream running and just play Gran Turismo as is. Uh-huh. Wish we had the music on though, but we can't. We don't want to risk copyright. Yeah, sorry, I had a message. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's just try the other cars maybe, but I don't really feel like buying a Porsche. Yeah, I just prefer those the van and the DTM car. I'll probably buy those cars if it is needed on sport mode races later on this year. We'll see. Anyway, those aren't invitational cars as either. Uh, the cafe missions, we have to buy some of the cars to complete some of the cafe menus still. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for update 1.31. Cars are nice. The new events, not so much. Probably just go dominate that four-wheel drive race we had earlier. Yeah, this is the one we had earlier with the van. But because our van now has sports tires, because sports tires put us up to like 427 race shop. Okay, it's just tires. Sorry for the word, but let's pimp up this van a little bit. There was no restriction in the. Wait. I think there was no restriction in the power there earlier, so we can go nuts. Not pimp the van. Go nuts on the van. Uh, let's see. Where was that race again? Personally, I don't really feel anything yet on the handling updates as far as I'm concerned. Because it will take a lot of seat time for me to understand. Like a lot of Gran Turismo 7 seat time to be exact. Because the past few weeks I've been doing mostly ACC to qualify for the SRO Esports series. Okay. Suggested performance points 600. No limit. Let's go nuts on the van. I also need to make some buck back from, or rather, no. I said earlier that we have to like do some old races to understand how the new physics work. How not physics anymore. It's just the entire handling model has changed. And this is the race where I frequent a lot of times. And I did this race. Where is that car? There. I frequented this race whenever I need money. So this is where I think we could understand the handling model better. Okay, I'm receiving a message from a friend saying that the wheel feels heavier on some cars. I think it's car dependent because the van earlier on comfort tires felt light on the wheel, but when I switched to sports tires, I can feel much more of the road. Yeah, I kind of felt that the van earlier on comfort tires, it was light on the wheel. But on racing and sports tires, when we did that lap time challenge, I felt more on the wheel, more than the comfort tires did. And then when you raise the Audi, it was heavier, and my force feedback settings, let's just check that, it's not that high. So feels like we felt more of the wheel there now. And this is the race where I frequent to for, cash. For credits rather, not cash, because cash is real life. So let's see. Yep, I can definitely feel stronger force feedback on the cars now. But handling, I cannot explain yet. But there is some force feedback. Yeah, it just makes sense because now that they changed the suspension model altogether, definitely there are some force feedback changes to be expected. Because the suspension model is what connects the car in game to the in-game road and in-game car, and the wheel is pretty much our connection to everything else going on in the game. So it just makes perfect sense that because they changed the suspension model, they changed the the force feedback altogether. Can we get a clean race this time? Hello, Subaru. No, it's a Mustang. Sorry. After this race, we will wrap up the stream because it's pretty much 2 hours. But yeah, there is some force feedback changes alongside the handling model. Basically, yeah, pretty much shaking the entire game up again. We have to like get the feel of GT7 again off stream and everything. But I'm really curious of the 120 hertz upgrade. But right now we cannot do so because our capture card will limit us to only 60. Also, this is pretty much the perfect race to demonstrate, or rather see the changes, because this has rain on it. And I believe they also made changes in the rain to how the cars behave under the rain. Whoa! Healy! Okay, I can see Yo, wait. My stream is freezing? Hang on. I think definitely want to wrap up the stream later on. Okay. I can see my stream freezing here. Okay, my stream froze. Where did it? Because I can still see myself driving in game, but yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll wrap up the stream after this race. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I can see the stream freezing bit by bit. Cars feel more understeery under braking. I think, yeah, they also mentioned that they adjusted things on the ABS. Oh, heavy rain coming. We should pit. Uh, okay, we changed to intermediates early because here comes the rain, just as just as Q, and those are purple clouds. Hello there. Can't you see? Of course it's AI. Kevin Ham is not a real person. Here comes the rain, as expected. And the track is now kind of wet, so that will slow down some of the cars. Yep, good call on that one. We saw the clouds right on time just before the start-finish straight. Oh great, a phone call. Sorry guys. I don't know who is calling at this time of night. I should have wrapped up the stream a little earlier. Coming through. Hello, AI. Okay, that is more understeer. Okay, we can safely switch to slick tires in a bit. Oh, and I like how during pit stops, or was it? During pit stops, you can see a track map already. That's sweet. 11 minutes remaining in the race, 12 laps. Should be able to do, yeah, on this tank of gas. Gotta be careful. The pit lane exit is still wet, but once we get into the main racing surface, it should be drier. Yes, there we go. Oh no, more rain coming. Or maybe not that bad. That cloud will just pass us. still kind of wet here. It's taking a while for the track to dry, yeah. Or maybe it's because of the rain earlier. Ahem. I don't know if the stream froze, but we'll definitely end this stream. After this race. I have no idea. It could be a Facebook thing, or I need to check on YouTube as well. When I hit those dark patches of water, They're like grass, like they stick to you for a while. Tired as well. Okay, that's it for tonight's stream. Finished the race. Did we get the clean race bonus? Yes, we did. After all that, after all that travel, yeah. That's just this is what I'm saying about GT7's clean race thing. I had no incidents on that Nordschleife race, no clean race bonus. This had some incidents, but still, clean race bonus. The logic. But anyway, that'll be it for tonight's stream. I will see you guys again next week. I don't know what am I going to stream next week, but yeah, maybe just some random races online, something, I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you again next week for some weekly streams. That's it for Gran Turismo 7's 1.31 update, and I'll see you guys again. Yeah, I keep on saying it next week. So good night, have a happy Thursday night, and goodbye for now. I hope you enjoyed the stream as well. Thank you to those who have stopped by and watched, commented, interacted, whatever. Hope you enjoyed tonight's stream, and good night. Bye bye for now.